I wonder if I could send my drone up without getting fingered by some sort of local authorities. Roz has been waiting for me around this corner. Seize your cameras. We want to have a look what you've been doing, you naughty I think I broke every drone law in the book there. Run! Well guys, welcome back. Now normally this would be the time everybody tells you don't panic. I recorded this before the lockdown, which we all know is absolute bollocks. Just be honest, say you've been out for a ride. Yeah, so welcome. Yes, I've actually been lucky the whole time. Here in Germany we didn't even have a lockdown and we've always been allowed out. Now, how long has it been since Corona? 8 or 9 weeks? And in that time I have been out probably a handful of times, but I didn't record any of the videos or I didn't vlog any of it because I just wanted to save myself the shitstorm, or potentially the shitstorm of having to explain myself to everybody why I'm out riding my bike. But as I said, we have been allowed out from the beginning. Although at the start, when it was a bit shitty, they did encourage us not to go out and only make necessary trips, which I was doing. I was at home for sort of 6 weeks before I even considered going out for a blast. But now potentially as of next week, most of it is going to be lifted. So as of next week's, restaurants, pubs and everything are reopening. Kids went back to school last week, some of the older kids. So here it's been okay, to be honest. So, you know, although it's down to every person to decide whether you should go out for a jolly or not, you know, lots of people have said it in the case that you have an accident is causing strain on the healthcare, etc. But that's down to everybody's sort of judgment whether you do it or not. And to be honest, in Germany our healthcare system is so efficient here, it's so good. I mean, it is expensive. We pay a lot of our wages go on healthcare. Although there has been a strain on the system for sure, they've dealt with it with ease, as Germans do. Everything is so well organised here. Yeah, so I have been out the last few weeks for a handful of rides, but you know, as I said, we're allowed to do it here. So potentially as of next week, everything is going to get lifted. The only downer that we've had, although they've lessened or softened the rules here, we have actually had to mooch about with face masks on. So if we go shopping or going anywhere where, you know, you're in public, or whether not socialising, but whether you've got to go to supermarkets or go somewhere, you've got to wear face masks. So I am just out for an evening jolly, and I thought I'd take you guys along with me. Now, a lot of my trips away, I had some rides out in April and of this month, May. 4 of them or 3 of them got cancelled, sort of organised trips. But I have got one at the end of this month, a 3-day tour of the Eiffel in Germany, and I'm hoping that that is going to happen now that they've obviously said of next week restaurants and pubs can open. I'm really hoping that we can actually get away on that tour, so watch this space for that one. Oh, everybody's outlet. With regards to other stuff later in the year, my UK trip has obviously gone right down the toilet. That is now not happening. I've just decided not to do it. I mean, it's possible that it was towards the end of June, beginning of July I was planning the trip, but I've just decided not to bother, because even if you can travel within Europe, it's just the question of, again, should you do it? Is it even worth it? You know, if I spend all that money and go to UK and it's still shite over in the UK, things are still closed, then you know, it's just a waste of time and a waste of money to do it. So I've decided to shit the can that one off, and hopefully, well, I don't know, I mean, I think I'll then replan it for next year. Now, other stuff that has been happening, I don't know whether this video will get released in time or not, but if not, then I'll have done my podcast / video with Teapot One with Bruce. Yeah, so I've got my podcast with Bruce tomorrow night, so that is Friday night for me. Really looking forward to it. So hopefully you've wazzed a lot of questions over to him for us to answer within our sort of drunken mess, which I'm sure we'll get into. And if you guys have already seen it, then I really hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully we got something good put together. Right, I'm going to shut up now because there's some proper nice bends coming up and we're going to have 10 minutes of fun. Bit of road that. Well, maybe it'll be out long enough to catch the sunset. Probably not actually. Sunset's not till sort of 9 o'clock here now, so we're 7:30. So probably not. Have a look at that. Lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. Potatoes, mate. I think I need a spot of heated grips on. What is that all about? It's getting a bit nippy. How cool is that? Nice. I wonder if I could send my drone up without getting fingered by some sort of local authorities. Sod it, I'm gonna do it. What's the worst that could happen? They could fine me €1,500. Oh, that'll look great from above. Sod it, I'm gonna do it. See you in a bit. to get out of here quick. Whoever lives there has probably phoned the Rozzers. They're probably on the way as we speak. Gonna get utterly rogered. Probably flew it round his bloody house. Probably looking out the window go, what is going on here? I'm flapping. The Rozzers be waiting for me around this corner. Seize your cameras. We want to have a look what you've been doing, you naughty bastard. Run! Oh. You win, tractor. You win. I'll stop. Time's it now? 8:30. Or we could get the sunset. Oh, I wonder if I could. If I get home or towards home, I've only got 24 k's left to get home. Maybe I can get some nice photos. I've got the camera with me. Oh, what a successful evening's ride. Delightful. Should be a nice sunset, that. Shizzle. Get a wriggle on. Can you see that? Beauty. Are we looking for sunsets? Mega. Well guys, I am going to end it there. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for coming along for the ride for this evening sort of blast out. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. If you thought it was absolute dog shit, hit that dislike button. If you are new to the channel and you did like what you saw, then be sure to subscribe to the channel. Click that little bell notification next to the subscribe button to make sure you are notified every time I upload a video. Again, a massive thank you to everybody that goes that sort of a little bit further over on the Patreon page and supports the channel. If that's something you're interested in doing, then links are in the description below to my Patreon page where you can show your appreciation and support for the channel. If not, then just don't bother. Please stay safe, and I do feel for all you guys in many countries around the world that are actually still on lockdown. Hopefully it is all coming to an end and we can all get out together and ride. Sorry that I'm able to get out and ride. Hopefully that hasn't come across too shit and you're not all too pissed off that I'm out for a bash, where it is, as I said, it is actually allowed in this country, so whatever. No, just joking. Tend to sort of go about things sort of light-heartedly in that respect, but I do appreciate and do respect the rules, and that you guys are doing your bit and actually staying indoors. So thumbs up to you. I'm going to stop banging on. See you in the next one, guys. Take care.